Well, West Michigan woke up this morning to the coldest air of the season so far. It wasn't just the wind chills that were going, it was the chills, the body chills, all of it.
How's that go? Okay, just making sure. Chief Meteorologist George Lessons is over at the Weather Center now for first take of forecast. Hoping to get a break from this sometime soon, George, even though it just got here.
We got a break coming up tomorrow.
Good.
No more brrr. Absolutely. Good news is we saw the most sunshine today that we have had since the entire month of December. Not a lot of that in the forecast, but at least it's on the right trend. You can see the clearing skies across the area. 5:30 shot there from Muskegon, a beautiful sunset. Clearing skies there along the lake shore from a Snug Harbor camera. And down in Kalamazoo, pointing off to the east, that is the full moon that has risen. Came up just a minute before 5 o'clock this evening. It will go full at 12:12 tomorrow morning on 12/12. There you go. Clearing skies inland where it's in the mid and upper teens. A couple of no impact snow flurries here in Big Rapids and Grand Rapids. Otherwise, our temperatures are going to hold steady tonight. Maybe down a few more degrees and then going up as some clouds roll in. Wind chills right now, a little bit of an improvement. Instead of below zero, they're above zero, single numbers and low teens at the lake shore as high pressure is going to move overhead here tonight. We're going to lose the lake effect clouds, but there are more clouds coming in from the west. This is with the next weather system coming out of South Dakota. That's going to take a track up over Traverse City. It's going to be on the warm side of us for here in West Michigan, but it will also bring some snow and maybe some ice up across the UP and extreme northern lower Michigan. We'll have a little bit of an impact north of Grand Rapids here during the afternoon and evening tomorrow. 14 in the morning, actually 14 in the evening here tonight before the clouds roll in. 37 in the afternoon, which is actually warmer than our average high of 36, and will be warmer here on Friday and Saturday as well. Each of the next 3 afternoons, there's a chance of a little light rain and snow here in Grand Rapids. A little better chance on Saturday and Saturday night. We'll talk about some wind coming up here tomorrow that will have impacts at the lake shore. That's a little bit later on. Downright cold today, not only because of the temperature, which was the coldest since March 5th of this year, but also because of that biting wind. Had wind chills for a time a little bit below zero. So cold air is going to start easing out. 13 weather ball is red. Not quite as cold, more seasonable weather ahead. And this view brought to you by the great folks at your West Michigan Ace hardware stores. Forecast a high of 20. It made 22 earlier today. 3 days in a row with your 3-degree guarantee. Cold air is easing out here right on through Saturday. Highs will now be in the mid and upper 30s. That's a little bit above average, but there will be some impact weather off to the north, especially Thursday and again Friday afternoons. A little bit of light snow just about everywhere Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. But again, these are all going to be low impact events, nothing like what we've had here in the last 48 hours. But after that cold air easing out, we got some colder air coming in, at least for the first half of next week. Tomorrow, we'll start out at 22. That means temperatures are probably going to go up as the clouds roll in tonight, and we'll end up around 37 or 38 here tomorrow afternoon. Late tomorrow afternoon, there might be a little bit of light snow mixed with some rain here in Grand Rapids, just in time for your afternoon commute. As I teased at the top of the hour, lakeshore flood advisory is going to go into effect for Ottawa, Muskegon, Oceana, and Mason counties. This will affect the beaches along the lakeshore because of the high waves and the high lake levels from 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow to 7 o'clock in the morning on Friday. That's because the winds are going to shift from the southeast more to the south and west during the day on Thursday. You can see the waves starting to build around 5 to 7 feet before they start to come down very early on a Friday morning when the beach erosion will be a lot less. In terms of weather, we've got some lake effect clouds that are diminishing as we speak, but there's going to be a storm coming out of South Dakota heading to our north during the afternoon tomorrow, so the storm track will be up across the upper peninsula rather here than lower Michigan. Hour by hour, you can see the clouds rolling back in. This is 8 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. During the afternoon tomorrow, notice some light rain and snow generally north of Grand Rapids. And then that will move on out tomorrow evening, except there might be some freezing drizzle tomorrow night up north, so there could be some travel impacts for your morning commute on Friday, especially if you're traveling north. We do this again on Friday afternoon, not quite as high of an impact. a little bit more in the way of some lighter snow, but again, low impacts. And on Saturday afternoon and evening, there could be another round of some light snow, but that will end by Sunday morning. And then quiet weather as we get into much of next week. So again, most of the impact weather will be off to the north. This is where the snow is expected here tomorrow afternoon and evening, and that will continue on into Friday afternoon and evening. And there could be a little bit of freezing precipitation with that as well. Notice all of the high impact weather will be well to our east. Forecast then for tomorrow with that lakeshore flood advisory. Highs will be in the mid and upper 30s, maybe even 44 down in South Haven. It will become windy, as I mentioned, with wind gusts to 35 plus. Up north, you can expect temperatures in the mid 30s, a little bit of afternoon light rain and snow, and then some freezing drizzle tomorrow night depending on the roads. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, mid and upper 30s, including 37 here in Grand Rapids. Any precipitation most likely will be Grand Rapids, Ionia to the north. 13 on your side forecast. Upper 30s next 3 days, and then upper 20s Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. A little bit of a wind not only tomorrow, but again on Sunday. And then less cold Wednesday through Saturday of next week, with winter officially arriving at 11/19 next to Saturday night. Gee, what have we had in the meantime? Not winter? It's been winter.
Today definitely felt like winter for sure.
Yeah, distinction without a difference there, I think, George.
Yeah, absolutely.